Alright, Shalom, coming to you in the name of Yahweh, Hashem Yashai, Hashem Makakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who taught me the truth, and salutations unto the Akim that continue to push the word in truth and sincerity. And Mr. Brother Ramesh Shamar, when I come at you with this quick video, this is from yesterday, the camp session we had, and I said something, and pretty much through the Spirit, I just want to elaborate on it. So I'm going to play that clip and then bring out one scripture. It's going to be a real quick hit, and I'll be out of your way. But yeah, here we go. Right, there's gonna come a time when you look to the left and you look to the right, and there's nobody to say shalom to. You're by yourself. Okay. Now, physically, we're around the brothers now. You know, as you can see, a part of our camp had gathered, and there was five of us there. You can see four of us on camera. And, you know, to the left and to the right, you know, there's brothers. But spiritually, that time was always. See, the time is coming physically where, you know, we won't be around each other. There'll be nobody to look to and, you know, to the left and to the right. But spiritually, even though we're together now physically, spiritually, that time was always. Or I should say that time always was, where we were alone. Because that is the nature of the truth. Now this is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 7. And I'm going to start from verse 6. And it says, there is also another thing. A city is building and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. Which is talking of what? The kingdom. Then it says, the entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. Okay, you know, and this is the spiritual reality of the truth, you know, because in the physical, we're not walking on a tight path of fire and water either side of us. You know, one brother goes, you know, but spiritually we are. Okay, so spiritually, that path is what to the city, which is what? The kingdom. Okay, but guess what? Each of us individually are walking that path where the fire is on the left and on the right is the water, man, the deep water. Okay, you know, we are alone in this thing. And that's something that's been coming out a lot more lately. But that's the reality of it, is that we are alone. The walk of the truth is a lonely walk. We're soldiers. The word soldier means to be what? To be solitary, man. Okay. One of the synonyms is to be solitary, just to be alone. Okay. You know, Yahushua said to the disciples, where I go, ye cannot follow. Because even though he had his disciples around him, he was alone. Okay, so we are alone. This is why it's important to have a personal relationship, you know, each and every one of us with the Lord, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay. And there's a multitude of precepts I could bring out, but I just wanted to hit this one and make it a real quick hit. Okay. You know, it's a narrow path, man. It's a dangerous, narrow path. And even though the brothers are around each other, the time is coming when we won't be. But the time always was that on this dangerous path, we are alone. Okay? Us and the Lord. You know, you can't make it off another man's faith, off another man's enthusiasm, off another man's zeal, off another man's knowledge. It's all singular to ourselves, and this is a great point to remember. Anyways, with that, I'm going to wrap it up and say shalom.